Well, it is another cold morning. And it's full daylight. The sun, well, it won't be down here on the Quigley for quite a while, but it's just now hitting the very top of the ridges up here. And I have not heard a peep out of a turkey. And I haven't seen one. But I will go ahead and get my Fowler primed up. This is my, I think, fourth day of hunting. I have not gotten a bird yet, but I should have done had two. I should have had two good gobblers. If I'd have had my normal shotguns, I would have had my Browning A5 or my pump shotgun, one or the other. Then I could have easily had the two birds. Because they were well in good shotgun range when I had perfect opportunity at them. But I want them about 10, they're at 35 yards, you know, and I'm wanting them at about 20, 25 yards to get with this thing, and I got them both within 20 yards. Didn't get either one. Lordy mercy. I told the story of the one on another video. Oh gosh. And then the other one, I'm set up. Most of the birds, 90% of the time I get a bird that's out the north side here. It's just the way the Quigley and everything lays and the way the birds normally use this place. You'll get most of your shots out on the north side. And the first bird, he came from the north. He came right down to the fence, going to come under, and he's going to come across the little creek and step right up here and right in front of me, man. He's right there. But instead of coming through the fence there, he turned and he came around the east side of the Quigley. And then by the time I got working, he's on the south side. I mean, he's half circled the Quigley. And I only had one window open, which was facing the north. So anyway, that was a fiasco. I tell that story on another video. Then the other bird, he took me totally by surprise. I'm just here lollygagging around, and I look out the west window, and there he stands, 35 yards away, coming right toward me. On the west side, well, God, I got no windows open there, got nothing open. Don't have my camera up, nothing ready. And these daggum cameras, you're trying to video something. They cost you fish and they cost you game when you're trying to self-video. There he is, and it's going to be a good opportunity to get him on video, But I'm one place, my camera's on the other end of the Quigley here, and nothing's set up. And he's right here in front of me, and all these windows everywhere. I mean, I'm having a heck of a time trying to get the camera set up, so I position myself to where I'm trying to stay hid from him as best as possible in here and get my camera around and get it in shape and in position. So I finally because I'm convinced he's going to walk right through this gap right here. Even though he's coming from the west, he's going to go through this little gap and be on the north side of the Quigley where I got my decoys and everything set up. I'm convinced that's where he's going. That's where he's headed. He's right there. So I finally get everything set up for him to step out over here. And look, when I get the camera and everything's up, and I ease up looking, where is he there? And I don't see him. He's not on the west. He's not on the north. Where in the heck is he? When I look around, he's on the east side of the Quigley. He saw a hen right over here, and he's on the west side, and he passed right down the south side of the Quigley. When I see him, my God, now he's over on the east side heading to that hen, hot footing it. He passed up my decoys and he went to that hen. But he went right past me here, 20 yards. So I've enjoyed the dickens out of hunting with this Kibler 20 gauge Fowler. I've flubbed up a couple of times. Just exactly how many opportunities these turkeys are going to give me, I don't know. But I've sure screwed up so far. Let me zoom in here. You see that sun working its way down there, down the ridge? From the time it hits the top of the ridge up here till it gets down to Quigley, it's an hour and 20 minutes. And on these cold mornings like it is today, that's a long hour and 20 minutes. I think I'm getting soft in my old age, I think. I had a couple of windows open, you're listening, looking, ready for turkeys on this frosty cold morning. I closed the windows, turned on the heater. Goodness gracious. Once the sun actually gets on the Quigley, it'll with all these windows here, it warms up nicely, but yeah. Chilly. Gracious, day warm. Come on, son, get down here. I can't hunt very long today anyway. I can't hunt very long. Oh God, I got a dental appointment this morning. I don't like those. Don't you just love going to the dentist? Oh boy, that hot coffee sure tastes good on a cold morning like this, I'll tell you that. I haven't seen or heard peep off a turkey today. Oh well, it is what it is. Well, I will say one thing. This Fowler is a pretty thing. This Kibler Fowler. I like it. And it's nowhere near finished. Nothing's finished about it. Wood's not finished. It's just, I guess you say half finished. You know, got it protected enough where I can come out and hunt with it. But that cherry is beautiful. And when it's finally done, it's going to be a beauty. The brass is done. I will say that. Absolutely nothing done on the lock. I've got lots of work to do on the lock. And a bit more to do on the barrel. I've got it grayed. I might work on it a little more too. But I'll tell you one thing. It has surely put another dimension on my turkey hunt. That's a lot of fun. Another morning after these turkeys. It's a beautiful morning. Crows are waking up. You know, yesterday, I only got to hunt a couple of hours or so, but a couple, 3 hours. I never heard the first bird. I never saw the first turkey at all until heading down to the dental office. Out here on the highway, I saw 6. I never saw a bird here at the farm. Never heard a word out of any of them. It was quiet yesterday. Let's hope things are a little better today. Although it is cool today, it's going to be a warmer day than it was. Well, I let 2 good gobblers get by me. Lordy mercy. And one of the main reasons was it was so cold that I only had one window open on one side of the Kibler. And trying to get the windows open, set up the cameras and everything else. I let 2 great opportunities get by me. Anyway, I got several windows open this morning. I can just find a bird now. Goodness. This has been a slow day. I've seen one lone hen, and as far as my brother and other buddies that are hunting, nobody's doing any good. Nobody hearing anything. My brother, just like me, he saw one lone hen. Came out on him for a minute or two, and this hen that I saw, she was only there a couple of minutes. Man, it's funny how they do that. It's a beautiful day, though. I think I might just have to go over and work on some buckskin or something. That's my brother. He just he's had a humdinger of a day last little while. He said he's seen 4 hens total. So that's more than I've seen. I've only seen one. Yeah. One whole hen anyway. That's something for today. Who would have thought? That hen is there, and miracle of miracles. A gobbler has appeared. Let's see if I can soft talk him it all down here. Interested in her either. Dadgum bird. That's the same darn gobbler that just keeps crossing that field up there day after day. He didn't come down the least bit interested in that hen up there. He acts like he's a little bit interested in me calling. But then he starts going right to left rather than coming down this way. That hen's right up there, and he walked right off. Left that hen. He walked off to leave a live hen. He didn't want to come to me either, so. Anyway, he's right up here. He's in these woods here, so. If that's what he's liable to come back out in this upper field, so I'm just going to sit and that old gobbler has come out. That gobbler come down and is actually mating with that hen right at the moment. And he's mating with her now. I had no idea. I saw him come out. That gum tripod. Not hold still. Most aggravating thing I've ever seen. Darn tripod. Anyway, he come out in full strut. And I thought he was coming toward me. That hen had squatted down right there on the ground, and I didn't even recognize her as being a hen. I saw just a little dark spot there, you know. When all of a sudden he got right with her, and wham! He piled right on. He's up there about 150 yards away, I reckon. He's actually mating with the hen. I shouldn't be spying on something that private, I reckon. I mean, they were, as far as I could tell, they were not paying any attention to each other at all. She was going on about her business down there, and he went on up the mountain. And boy, just all of a sudden, I mean, I saw her walking over that direction, you know. And I didn't pay attention to her. She was I don't know. I don't know that they knew it was time. I didn't. Because they weren't acting like they were paying any attention to each other at all. And just all of a sudden. They getting it on, see? Oh, honey, now she leaves. Let me see if I can talk to him. See if he looks. No. Came back out of the woods. I've been doing a little bit of soft talking to her. She's coming this way. The gobbler gobbled back in the woods there. I don't know if she can bring him with her or not. There she goes. think she decided to park right here. She's moving a little bit. Yeah, she didn't move with muscle forever. About as good as getting a gobbler. Pretty neat. If I can get you close. Too close. sitting still right there. I don't know which one of them is to blame. I don't know if the old Gobbler left her. She left him. Anyway, they seem to have had a part in their ways. I don't know why she couldn't have brought him on over, or why he didn't stay with her a little bit longer. Because she came over here at the range, and he wasn't with her though. She's still there, just picking away. Right now, she's probably not even 40 yards or so right now. Been slowly feeding away. It's getting close to noon. Yeah, you can only hunt to noon now. It's 11:36. But all that activity was during the mid-morning minor solar period. There's nothing early this morning or anything else, but once that mid-morning solar period come on, that's when all that activity was. Every bit of it. Solar period's ending about now. Behind those trees and brush right now. Yeah, there she is. She's still there. Feeding around one small little bitty area. But the gobbler's nowhere to be seen. That's the one I want. Come on over here, boy. I don't want to spook her, so when I leave here, so as long as she hangs around, I'll stay right here. She's slowly drifting on that fence before she's in no hurry. She's out probably 50 yards now. God, she turned around, coming back this way. Come on, girl. If you're not going to bring that gobbler with you, just go on. You're a pretty old girl. Pretty old hen. Probably why that gobbler flipped for her. Well, unless something drastic happens here in the next few minutes, reckon we'll call it an end to the hunt for today. I gotta go over and work on a couple of buckskins. I got one I need to wring out and re-put back in the braining solution. Another one ready to smoke. So. Turkey hunting over for another day, I reckon.